we want to look at the behavior of changing a model to recreate the database. Like for example, if I take the album and I go and add something to my album, like a new field to my album, the integrity of my database is not there anymore, right? Things changed. So I can't use the database as it is. So the new column has to go in. So in order for that to happen, so what I want to do is I go into my sample database. So this one says drop create database always. Instead, I want to say drop create if model changes. Okay, so that is what I would derive my class off of. So let's check this. Let's not do it yet. Let's not do this yet, right? Okay, so all we are going to do is we are testing a couple concepts here, right, for better understanding. So if I say in my sample data, drop create database if model changes, not all the time. So we are going to run this application a couple times to update the database and make sure that it is not creating a new database every time. Then we will go and make a change to a model and see if it recreates the database again. Okay, which means the changes we make right now should not be there anymore, right? Okay, so I built my application. Let me run this. Okay, so I go to store manager. I have changed my application to drop create only if model changes. So when I make a change here, remember I made this to 1599. I'm going to make this into 2099. And then I'm going to call it special edition maybe. And then save. Right? So my change, the very first data object, I've changed that. So when I again run this application, I now see that special edition and 2099 are retained, right? So nothing has changed with my database. I am reusing my database because I'm saying drop create database if model changes, not all the time. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to go and make a change to the album genre. I'm adding additional info to the album. Let me build my music store application. See, now the model has changed, which is going to affect how the database is, right? So let me do build and run the application again. I'm expecting that my changes should not be there. The special edition in 2099 should not be there because my model changed. So if you see the very first entry, special is not there anymore. So this is the old data, right? From my seed method. The old data from my seed method is being populated now because it is creating the database again. And that is because my model has changed. I hope this explains. There is also a custom way of like deciding like, how you want to do your database and all that. But I think as long as you know the create DB if not exists, create a database if not exists, drop create if model changes, drop create always. These are the three things that you need to know, the bare bone that you need to know. So you can understand how to initialize your database. For creating database, we didn't do much. Just for initialization, we overrode the seed method and we populated the data, and that was a fairly simple thing to do.